Hello, my name is Mario for X Bodybuilding, and welcome to the channel. Hey guys, my name is Mario for X Bodybuilding, and welcome to the channel. Before we get to the video, I just want to ask you, if you enjoy my content and want to support me, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, be appreciated. As well, if you'd like to follow me on X, that'd be appreciated, as well as on Instagram, that'd be appreciated as well. All my links are in my homepage, as well as I also have two other channels. One is an entertainment channel called Dance and Music. If you like cute girls dancing and good musical playlists, check out that channel there. If you're into spirituality, I also have a spiritual channel called Spirit. All those links are on my homepage as well. So if you'd like to check that out, that'd be cool as well. So for now, we'll just end it there, and let's get on with the video. Hey guys, so today is gonna be my 2-week update from June 20th to July 20th to August 7th, or August 2nd, sorry. I just did legs, so everything's a little off, but yeah, so July 20th to August 2nd. So before we talk about my workouts, what's going on with me, I just want to talk about what's going on in the IFBB Pro. I mean, there's not that much to talk about. They got the Tampa Pro going on right now. They seem to have a really good lineup. I'd like to watch it, but I'm not gonna pay to watch that. If it was free, I'd watch it, but I'm not gonna pay for it. I mean, I don't like the IFBB Pro is an interesting animal, like the Olympia and all that. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger's got it right. You know what I mean? Like, give it for free, and you know what I mean, increase your viewership, and in that way you can increase your advertisement, right? So I think that they should follow his lead on this. I mean, you would just expand your sport a lot more if they actually gave out all their live streams for free, right? So anyway, so we'll leave that there. I don't know too much about what's really going on. One thing I want to talk about is Hulk Hogan. So rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. For me, growing up, like, I watched wrestling and all that. Hulk Hogan was never really my wrestler. My wrestler was the Ultimate Warrior, right? But as a person, I think Hulk Hogan was a pretty cool guy. I've never met him or anything, but I think if I did meet him, if we had a beer together or whatever, I think he'd be a pretty cool guy to have a beer with, talk to, work out with, whatever. I think it'd be pretty awesome, right? So I think as a person, he's a pretty cool guy, but I wasn't like not a fan. I don't know. It just like Hulk Hogan didn't really do it for me. Ultimate Warrior, though, that guy was awesome. he was a little crazy, the long hair and the frills around the arm and the boots, and run down like a psycho, hit all the buckles, right? That guy was awesome, right? So yeah, so Ultimate Warrior was my guy, but you know what? I liked Hulk Hogan too. And again, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. There's a lot of great memories of him, so it's awesome. So basically, we'll leave that there. To talk about me now. So I'm on my cut right now. I started on May 1st, and I'm down 30 pounds as of today. I think I'm down to 31, but the scale's saying 200. I started off at 251 pounds, and now I'm weighing in at 221 pounds this morning. But I think I'm 220, but whatever. The scale's weird sometimes, right? So, but yeah. So I'm losing. Like in the beginning, I lost a lot of weight quick because there's a lot of forced weight on there. There's a lot of fresh weight that got removed real fast. But now I'm losing about a pound a week. I only got till tomorrow to get down to 220 so that I would have lost a pound this week here. If I don't, it's no big deal. I mean, this whole cut here, for me, is a learning experience to see if it's something I'd like to do. Which is like compete, right? I don't think in this cut here, because I'm going to end it 2 weeks into September, which will give me 4.5 months of a cut. I don't think I'm going to hit the weight that I would want to compete at. So my thoughts there. My thoughts is I'm going to go to as low as I can get by mid-September, and then come out of it. And then for my bulking phase, I'm not going to go more than 230 pounds. So that way, next year when I start again, I'm pretty sure I'm going to start again on May 1st. I'll have to see, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to start again on May 1st. And then it'll put me at my start point will be at a lower weight, and which will be I think it'll be a lot better. So I think next year's cut, I'll have a better idea of if it's something I'd want to do. I think this year I just had too much weight on, right? So, but yeah, but whatever it is, like, this is still a positive thing. It's a learning experience. So this gave me a chance to learn. And next year, I think that's going to be the year that I'm going to say I'm going to know if it's something I would like to do or not. But whatever happens, it doesn't matter. This is like I really enjoyed this experience. I'm feeling a lot better, a lot fresher, right? I mean, mind you, I'm doing a lot of body work too, which we'll talk about. But excluding that, I'm still feeling a lot better, and I'm eating a lot better too, because you gotta get a little more creative on the things you eat. So I'm enjoying I'm making food that I enjoy more, right? So yeah, so for me, I enjoy the experience. It's a great learning experience, and then we'll see what happens next year, and then we'll see what happens after that, right? But for right now, I think that's where it's going to end up for this cut here. So from there, I want to move on to things I've talked before, and I'll probably talk about this in every video because ultimately I think it's the most important thing, and that is doing body work, right? Your health is your most important thing. Okay, before your looks comes your health. You can look as awesome as you want, but if you're unhealthy, trust me, you're not going to be happy, right? So your health has to come first, and that's where body work comes in. Now, if you want to get stronger, which in order to get bigger, you need to get stronger first, you have to remove your limitations. So a good way to remove those limitations is to get body work done, whatever it is for you. Everyone's different, but for me, I finally found myself a good massage therapist, and she's doing great work for me. I just did deadlifts today. That video is coming up. Will be coming up next weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. So check that out. I talked about like the progression of my deadlift is pretty awesome. But today I want to talk about what happened last weekend, right? Last Saturday when I did hack squats. So last Saturday I did hack squats, and the Wednesday before that I went and did my massage, right? So which was on a Wednesday. So what she did is she did like I asked her, I go, could we go more intense on the quads? Because with me, my quads, it's a real trigger point. If it gets triggered the wrong way, it'll throw my vocal cords off, right? And it may sound weird, but it's just the way it is, right? So before it kind of happened a little bit before. So she started working more like around it without going too intense with that. But I felt that I've progressed enough. I go, you know what? Let's try it. Let's go more intense on the quads, and let's see what happens to my vocal cords, right? So she did this thing. She worked on my left and she worked on my right. And she did this thing called skin rolling, which she really went intense on the right side, right? So like this ain't just some kind of massage. And they're saying that, like, I know they talk about like deep tissue massage. I think it's a step above deep tissue massage, because I tell you, you're like, the pain is pretty up there, right? So she did that, and she goes, okay. She goes, I did more on the right than the left. Let's see how it feels. Let me know in 2 weeks. Then we'll see what we'll do from there, right? It's like, okay. So by Saturday, my legs were still sore, right? That's how, like those massages are like, it's like doing a full body workout all in like an hour, compressing everything, high intensity, not just prancing around and throwing some weights around, and high intensity workout all in an hour to your full body, right? I mean, I felt a lot more intense on my legs, but I still, my arms as well. They're like really sensitive. The calves a little bit, but like the legs, the arms were really sensitive, and she didn't go too intense on the chest and back, but she's done it before where like you can't even touch my chest or my back for like 3 or 4 days, right? But anyway, so she did that. So Saturday, I'm like, well, I'm doing legs, and every second Saturday I do it at a different gym, right? So like that Saturday I was at the Crunch gym, and they have a good leg press machine. They have a good hack squat machine. They have racks to do like proper squats and all that with the free weights. I have a Smith machine here, but I want to do it just with the bar as well. And they have different machines than what I have here, right? So last Saturday I go, well, my legs are sensitive, so I can't go too much because I gotta let my legs recover. But I'm gonna go just feel things out, see how things go, and you know, I mean, just get the blood going, get all the waste in my body moving around, and we'll just see how things go, right? So I went in, and that's what I do, and so I did my leg press, which worked out pretty good. I forget if I PR'd or anything, but I did that. And then I went to my hack squats. Now my hack squats are like the worst exercise for me. Like my range of motion was so brutal. It's not even funny. Like my thoughts of doing hack squats is like so much negative energy, because it's not so much that you're pushing a lot of weight. It's like, to me, it's like a fight. My body's fighting against itself, right? So that's why I didn't ever really enjoy doing hack squats, and I would always do it. I would well, for a while now I didn't really do it. I just started doing about a month ago lightly. But even before that, when I started the crunch, I never got to a plate on each side. I think I tapped off. I stopped at like 25 and 35, so 35 pounds on each side, and that the sled weighs around 105 pounds, right? So I think that was the most that I did, right? But again, it just didn't work out so well for me. So that's why for a while I stopped. I figured, you know what? Let me just work on my leg press, because that doesn't really bother me. And then as I heal, I'll progress. I'll start doing my hack squats and my squats as well, right? So anyways, so last Saturday, with the legs are sore, I go to the hack squat machine, right? And then for the stoppers, the safety stoppers, you have like three levels. So the very bottom, right? Then you get the next level, then the next level on top of that. So the top one, you get the least range of motion, right? So usually I would do the middle one, right? So, and even that was a lot of stress on my body. So Saturday I put it in the middle part. So I started doing just with no weights, right? I go, holy Jesus! I go, my legs feel pretty awesome. And I was doing like Dorian Yates, where your feet are all like this, like a ballet dancer, right? So, and I really focused on pushing on the outside of my feet, right? So I did that. I go, that feels pretty good. So I'm thinking about putting on more weight, but I'm thinking, you know what? I think I could get more range of motion. So I took off the stoppers. I put them like at the very bottom, right? So then I put 2 10s on it, and I was going like all the way down, all the way up, all the way up, like a lot more than I did before. And my legs felt awesome, right? So I only did like 3 reps like that. Then I put on another 20. So I got up to 40 pounds. So plus the sled's 145 pounds, right? Which compared to like the pros, that's nothing, right? It's peanuts, right? But I don't care. Like, it's important is to heal and then progress from there, right? So I went to 40 pounds, and then I did 3 reps. I go, you know what? I go, my legs feel awesome. This is great. I'm gonna leave it there because they still have to recover from that massage, right? So I left it there. I continued with my workout, and then yeah, then I went home. But so there lies the point of all this. Like that there, I know it's not like 6 plates aside, but just me doing the sled with full range of motion, my life has progressed like leaps and bounds. Like that was such a bad place for me, like not having that range of motion, like in everything in life. Like the time you bend down, you move this way, you move that. It restricted my whole life, right? So by removing that restriction, which is huge now, the rest of everything else, my whole life now is changing at a ridiculous rate. You know what I mean? Like my calves, when I was doing calves, my right calf it was weaker, but if I really flex it, I could feel it in my quad, right? And even in my foot. And then one time I asked her to work on my foot, and she said she didn't find any issues. What I think it is that the issue I have with my quad, it goes down into my calf and my foot as well, and as well it goes up into my body as well, right? And so now I'm really feeling that mind muscle connection. Like now when I did my slanted calf raises, I could really feel the connection between my calf and that right quad, okay? And then when I was doing, like, I walked backwards and I was using 40-pound dumbbells for weight, which before, just doing like 10 pounds, I had to be careful I didn't throw my vocal cords off, right? Now I was doing 40 pounds pretty confidently, but I could still feel that quad triggering up into my body and triggering like my shoulder and all that, right? So what we did there, like I said, like it's like epic, you know what I mean? And like to me, it's just changed my life, like in so many ways, right? So yeah, so like I said before, guys, you have to focus on your health. That's your most important thing. Before anything, that has to come first. And body work, it's so important. You have to find your limitations, and you need to remove them. Because if you don't, you're not going to be healthy, or you're not going to be at the greatest health you can have, and it's going to make you susceptible to injuries, right? I think I made a video one time. Well, actually not on this channel, on my spiritual channel. I made a video where I used to get bronchitis. Like every winter I used to get bronchitis, right? So I remember buying like Dr. Ho, that electric massage pads thing, and I put it on my hand, right? After I did that for like a few sessions, I loosened things up, right? I haven't had bronchitis since. Okay, never had bronchitis since. And why? Because when I was in my 20s, I was drunk, and right, and I got to a situation, I got pissed off, not thinking straight, and I put my fist in the wall. Well, that threw everything off. My whole skeleton, it threw everything off, right? So I'm still dealing with that bump today, and I'm still dealing with these issues here, right? So you have to understand that, like, something in your physical body is off. You may not know what really it's causing for you, eh? Maybe you're getting a lot of colds. It could be an ankle injury doing that. It could be a rib injury. You may not know. You may know, or you may not know. And the way to find out is to go into these intense body work situations and getting in there, and the therapist finding these limitations and removing them, right? So, like I said, like I said before, I don't care if you're 20 years old. I don't care if you're 100 years old. you have to do body work. You have to care for your health. You have to make sure you're mobile, you're flexible, that everything's moving properly. If you're gonna take your workouts to a higher level of intensity, because if you don't do all that, then you just make yourself like susceptible to getting hurt, right? And even if you're not doing that kind of stuff, it's still a lot better for your health. You'll be a lot happier. So anyways, we'll leave it there. I could talk about this forever. And yeah, we'll leave it there, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.